Hey everybody, how you doing? Cheers to all of you from around the world who are here today. It's good to have you joining me today. It is a Thursday, September the 22nd, 2022. Welcome one and all to the program. Cheers, all of you. Hope you're doing all right. We're watching the pre-market to see what's going on today. We're following a lot of different developments since yesterday afternoon, since the US has raised rates through the Fed. Everyone else is doing it. So here we go. We've got all kinds of other countries joining in, having, coming to the party. The UK, the Bank of England raised its rate by half a point. They had a split kind of a vote there. I think there were 9 members of the board. I'm not sure exactly. I think it's 9. And like 3 of them wanted to go 3/4 of a point, 4 of them wanted to go half a point, and somebody wanted to go 1/4 point, something like that. I can't remember. And so by one vote on the committee, they went with a half a point increase instead of a 3/4 of a point increase. My personal opinion is they should have gone 3/4. I think you should go because the Fed will not stop. The Fed is going higher on its next rate rise. The Federal Reserve of the United States will likely raise rates by another 3/4 of a point next month. And so does the UK have to raise by a full percentage point next month to keep up now? Because you only went up a half a point this month. That's the problem. You can't be left too far behind. But hey, who am I to say I'm not in the UK and I don't have UK problems to deal with, I have my own. The US has its problems to deal with. The UK has its. And at the moment, the Bank of England has decided a half a point rate increase will be quite enough for now, and we'll go from there. The pound is trading at the British pound is trading at 113.1. It was as low as 112.2 this morning before the rate hike came. So even though the rate hike was only half a point, the British pound did recover some of its losses. The euro is at 98.7 right now, kind of hanging around that level. So it's under parity to the US dollar and is staying there at the moment. We'll see what happens. Now, I think Sweden and Norway raised rates. Switzerland raised rates. We're waiting for, there's others coming. The other big news overnight, though, after we had the big rate increase in the US, the next thing, the next shoe to drop was overnight last night when the Bank of Japan intervened into its foreign reserves and foreign currency trades and started to support the yen, so that the yen was being bought up by the Japanese bank, the Bank of Japan. What they were doing is they were basically using some of their foreign reserves, of which is mainly US dollars, and they were buying up Japanese bonds off the market. Now, Japanese bonds, you don't make any money if you have a Japanese bond. You give the government of Japan money for 10 years, you're getting 1/4% a year interest on your money. The problem with that investment, of course, has been that the yen has dropped against the American dollar by a dramatic amount, 15, 20% the last year. So you are losing 20% by giving the Japanese government your currency, whether it's Canadian dollars, euros, whatever, you're losing because the Japanese yen is going down against all currencies. The Bank of Japan had not been trying to defend the yen at all by raising rates. They weren't raising rates. And so a 1/4 percentage point is all you're going to get from a 10-year Japanese bond. And the government, it still hasn't announced a rate increase on the Japanese 10-year on the Japanese bank rate. They aren't raising rates. They're just buying up the bonds with foreign currency they have, which means they're using US dollars to buy Japanese yen product, reducing the amount of Japanese yen bonds available to be traded. In other words, reducing the amount of yen out there. It's quantitative tightening in a way. but they're using up foreign reserves to do it. And there's this question: how far are they willing to go? How much of their foreign currency are they willing to spend to defend their currency without raising rates? And when will the market say, we don't fear these guys? I mean, yeah, you're buying these bonds, the yen will rise against the US dollar right away, but it won't last. It'll be one of those, yeah, but it'll come back down again. And then you have to spend more money in it, it'll come back down again. Unless you raise rates and show the world that interest rates are rising in Japan, which makes Japanese yen product more desirable to buy, this won't last. Well, today it's a 2.5 cent gain at this point, and that's not a surprise considering how badly the yen has done in the last 3 weeks. This is a dead cat bounce, though, and the bond players know it, as do the currency professionals. They know it. And there are futures traders, options traders on currencies out there who play what we call cross-currency trades. They'll trade yen US, yen euro, yen won, which is the Chinese currency, yen British pound, yen Canadian dollar. I mean, there's cross-currency trades going on with options flying everywhere, futures contracts flying everywhere, and trillions of dollars changing hands every day between currency traders. It's the biggest business there is, but it is the most misunderstood by average retail investors, because no retail investor looks at it and goes, I can make money doing this. No, you really can't. You need millions of dollars of capital, and you need bankers to fund you with millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars in lines of credit to really buy enough of this stuff. Because if you're going to make 1/100th of a yen profit between the buying and the selling of the yen for a moment or two, or shorting it for 5 minutes or so, you're going to need tens of millions, hundreds of millions of dollars to make a buck or two out of the whole thing, because you're dealing in thousands of a penny, thousands of a yen, thousands of a dollar. It is incredibly leveraged, incredibly sophisticated, and it is computer driven. And while it is true that almost every major bank in the world trades currencies, they do it with teams of professionals and computer systems to trade in thousands of a penny, hundreds of a penny between buy and sell instantly, and many times a minute, many times an hour. This is where retail investors are not welcome, and there's no upside for you to even bother. Where you make your money is what we're doing here. Writing options on stock you already have, or stock you're going to get your hands on. Deep in the money call options, as Poor Man covered, call writers, and you're going to be compensated, and you're going to be sheltered, protected, and you're buying insurance by writing calls that are depreciating into what they're really worth at the end of their lifespan. And you're writing 1, 2, 3, 4 week old, or 1, 2, 3, 4 week contracts that have less than a month to live before they expire, and you are cashing in on the depreciation of the book value. It's as simple as that. And that's all there is to it. And we don't go, you'll notice what I do not do. I do not keep coming at you with another idea, another idea, another idea, another idea. I stick to the same tried and true method of making money the old-fashioned way, not being too greedy about it, grabbing your slice of the action and moving on to the next trade. And you're always writing, and you're always winning. And for some of you, it's not active enough or exciting enough, but for most of you, it is a massive change in philosophy and a massive change in results. Because what you're beginning to figure out as you do this for 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, 8 months, you look back at what you've been doing since you started writing options to what you were doing before you were writing options, and the differential is night and day. You are winning almost all the time on option trades, and when you have a losing position, you can quickly recover any deficiencies by continuing to write. and the win rate, the success rate that you have writing covered calls that have short time frames left to go is extremely good, very high. And for many of you, it has completely changed your outlook on the markets, and how you view them, and how you now understand the markets can be a driver of nice returns to you on a cash basis, cash flow basis. And some of you out there who have joined this channel came to this channel deep in the hole, having lost tens of thousands of dollars, in some cases hundreds of thousands of dollars against your investments. And you've turned it around by now making your investments pay you back handsomely to recoup losses and add to gains. And way to go. I'm excited for you. Nicely done. Spire, people are wondering what's happening with Spire. Is something good going on with the Spire? I'm showing it up a penny. That's all I see on it. I don't know if anyone else is seeing anything on it. $1.15 a share. I don't know. I got nothing. I got nothing here. So if anybody has something they can put their finger on, let me know. It was awarded a contract. I know this from Andrew, Andrew, I know of this contract. I heard about it yesterday, I think. I don't know if it's going to do anything on that. H. Gregory, I am thumbs up 78. Thank you. Juan, the SEC apparently is not going to outlaw payment for order flow deals. They're going to allow them to continue on. There may be more disclosure requirements required, but again, I don't know about this. We'll see what's going on. Okay. What else is happening? Thank you all for popping through here and enjoying our company. It's nice to have you here. If any of you would like to have a one-on-one session with yours truly, this Sunday I have openings at 10 a.m., noon, and 2 o'clock Eastern time. If anyone would like to have a one-on-one session, let me know. Saturday, not doing anything, but Sunday is available. What else is going on? We're up 47 on the Dow. We've been down 10 or 20. We've been up 70, 80. We're up 47 right now. S&P is up a half a point. NASDAQ is up 19 points. Crude oil is up $1.40. Not much happening. Jobless claims came out, and unemployment numbers came out, or some private sector estimates came out. Job market is fine. Job market continues strong. And this is absolutely the opposite of what the Federal Reserve wants. The Federal Reserve is trying to slow down the U.S. economy and is hoping that it will ease up a bit. And they are thinking one way to ease up the U.S. economy is to have more unemployment show up. But the continuing jobless claims dropped by 22,000 to 1.38 million. That's the wrong direction. But the market understands that Jerome Powell is not going to blink when it comes to raising rates to slow down the economy. I think the one thing the Fed does not know, can't possibly know, is the Fed cannot possibly know for sure how high interest rates have to go in order to affect jobs. Here's the thing, kids. There's something that the Fed doesn't have anymore that it has to contend with now, that it didn't have to contend with when I was a younger guy. When I was in my 20s and 30s, that would be the 70s and the 1980s. Higher interest rates meant that it would be more expensive for North Americans to exist. Interest rates would go up on our loans, our mortgages, and the companies that we would work for would now have to borrow more money if they wanted to expand their business plants or build a new office to house the employees or whatever they needed. They needed plant, if they need like equipment, new equipment in a factory, they might have to borrow $25 million from their local bankers, go to Wall Street, try to raise $100 million to expand the business. And Wall Street would say, or the bankers would say to these corporations, in order for us to get you the money you need, you're going to need to spend interest of 12% or 14% or 16%. This could be too much in cost for the company to commit to, or the company would say, we need to invest $100 million in our factory to build up, to become more competitive. And the banker will say, you cannot borrow the money from us because we have seen the forecasted generated revenues you're going to make once you borrow this money, and there's not enough profit in there to cover the loan. We don't feel comfortable with the line, how close to the line you are that you might not make payments. And so corporations were being denied credit back in the day, 70s and 80s, back in the day when the Federal Reserve really dominated companies. Fast forward to 2022, and the world has changed. There are corporations in Canada and America and other G20 countries that employ thousands of people that don't have factories. They have people as their main assets, not machines or robots or assembly lines. There are many companies in the world today that provide services. They're the service-based economy, the economy of efficiency, where you have people who work for a living for a company to help the company be an advisor to other corporations to be more efficient at what it is they do. There are private companies that help governments be more efficient in doing what they do. Hospitals are being made more efficient. Fire stations, city halls, community, county governments, school boards. Many government agencies rely on private businesses to make them more efficient and run better. Then there are the skeptics who say, oh, my government will never be more efficient. It's just a bag of crap. Well, if you're not part of it, you don't know what's happening behind the scenes. There's a huge multi-trillion-dollar machine out there that is making all of us more efficient at what it is we do. And we're noticing it right down to our personal lives, where you get in your car and you don't put a key in the ignition anymore. You push a button to start your car. That's an efficiency upgrade. You have just eliminated a lot of mechanical stuff that can go wrong with the key going in and you turning it to start a car. It's replaced by a button. In the case of a Lexus, you flick a switch and the car is on and ready to drive. The vehicle's dashboard is a model of efficiency today. We now set a temperature for our car rather than move dials and buttons. We now have lane assist. We now have driver assist. We have all of this. This is all efficiency improvements, right up to school buses, trucks. The train systems around the world that have advanced train systems are far smarter than they were 20, 40 years ago. The ability to monitor rail traffic on existing rail networks is far more efficient than it was 20, 40, 50 years ago. You can now put more rail cars on existing tracks safely without them bumping into each other to get goods from point A to point B without interruption. Unloading and loading of container ships is now far more efficient than it ever was because of technology. The production of cars, making of vehicles, making a refrigerator, making a microwave, far more efficient. The business of efficiencies has dramatically risen up, and it employs billions of people around the world. The Federal Reserve can't affect these companies so much as they could a company that made shoes in Illinois in 1975, or a company in Southern Ontario that made winter jackets or sewed men's work shirts back in the 70s and the 80s. Back then, an interest rate rise could theoretically bankrupt these outfits because they can't expand, modernize, and keep up. Today, these companies don't exist anymore. They've been eliminated by Bangladesh made shirts and winter jackets, shoes made in India or Pakistan. We don't produce this stuff anymore in North America, and so those jobs aren't vulnerable anymore. The Federal Reserve is trying to hold back the economy. The problem is, if you're in the business of efficiencies, and that's a huge part of this world in which we live, this high-tech, more modern, more efficient world we're creating employs a ton of people. You can't crush that business with higher interest rates. They don't have robots that cost $25 million a piece to make product go down the line. They don't have a delivery department. There are no delivery trucks to deliver the service. The service is created on laptops by efficiency experts who then send solutions to their customers via email. And it is a big business, a high margin business. And that's why there are so many people in that business. And the Federal Reserve used to have a lot more power over the economy than they do today. A lot of people now don't even go to an office anymore to go to work. So the Federal Reserve can't raise rates and make it more difficult for a company to afford their office buildings to house their employees, or for a company that has to sell their office building, turn around and lease it back to try to hang on to it, because the 5,000 employees of the corporation today and 5 years from now and 10 years from now, there will only be 200 people in the office. The other 4,800 will be remotely located around the world and will deliver their services from wherever they happen to be, whether it's on holidays, in an RV, in a secret location as a nomad. This world has changed, and the ability of the Federal Reserves to control it has changed. And I question whether or not these higher rates will actually do what the government, will these higher rates actually do what the central bankers want it to do? And I'm beginning to wonder, maybe not. They might not have the control they wanted, which means, here's the bad news, that the Federal Reserves of the world, the Bank of Canada, the Bank of England, Bank of Japan, all of them, with the Fed, will have to raise rates higher than they thought to get the effect, and keep them higher for longer to make the effect work before they back off on rates. And they may only back off halfway. We're not going to go back to zero interest rate policies. The only way we're going to do that is if we have a calamity of economic performance, the likes we have almost never seen before. A global worldwide depression is rumored. That's when bankers will back off and make money zero again. Governments will print money. But right now, the way the economy is going and the resilience of Americans, Canadians, Europeans, and the G20, we are so sharp, we are so pliable now that we can't be controlled as easily as before, because we're not regimented like we were in the 50s and the 60s and the 70s. We don't line up every morning outside the security gate with a card that is scanned to let us into the factory. Those days are gone. The factory jobs are now in Bangladesh, Pakistan, Myanmar, and other third world countries, or third world-ish countries, where the working conditions are the worst you can possibly imagine. Those jobs are never coming back to North America, because no North American would tolerate that BS to work under those conditions ever again. And that's where bankers who try to control businesses can only control them where they're controllable. And when you're dealing with someone that gets $1 or $2 a week for a 40, 50, 60-hour work week equivalent of $1 or $2 a week, you're not going to affect multi-trillion dollars of business by picking on garment workers in Pakistan. Yeah, it's true. You can pick on Ford workers and GM workers right now. You can go after these guys by making it difficult for Ford and GM to raise money to build electric cars. But with government incentives in place to get them to build electric cars, and for the members of the public to buy these electric cars with tax benefits. Central bankers trying to affect that business are up against the government that can outspend them to encourage the business. And so Ford won't do massive layoffs, neither will GM. They're actually going to be on a hiring spree to hire people to make these products because the government wants them made and sold and distributed. It's a different world today than it was 40 years ago, 50 years ago when I was 20, 30. Much different than it was then. And in 10 years from now, even more diversified and even more different. The other thing that's happening right now for some of you who are watching me, not all of you, but some of you have begun to notice it, and many of you are going to notice this. You're really going to notice is how you're not going to be employed by your hometown companies anymore. Those of you who grow up in small town Canada, small town America, yeah, you'll have a job at McDonald's when you're a teenager, or a Burger King, or you'll work at the Dairy Queen, or you'll work at your mom and dad's, mom and pop shop, whether it's a cafe or, those of you who work at a Starbucks, yeah, they'll be that. But when it comes to your careers, your lifelong passion, what it is you really want to do with your life, chances are you're not going to be working for a company that's even in your town or your state, or maybe not even your country. And you're not going to think twice about it. It's not even going to be a big deal. You're going to be on a Friday night at Grandma's house, and you're going to see Uncle Chester and Auntie Rose, and they're going to say, "Oh, what are you doing with your life? You're 28 years old now. What's happening with you?" And you're going to say, "Oh, I just joined. I just got a new job last month. I work for XYZ company." And they're going to go, "Who is that? And what do they do?" They've never heard of it. And you're going to go, "Oh yeah, well they're based in Lausanne, Switzerland, and they're a watchmaking company. They produce watches, and I'm a sales rep. I help them sell their watches globally through the internet, through their marketing department." And where do you go to work? "Oh, I go to the living room. I go to the kitchen. I go to my Starbucks, and I work from there." And they're just going to be amazed. They're just going to go, "Wow." Right now, that's happening to a degree, but to a very small degree. This is going to be the new normal for all of you. Some of you are going to work for companies based in your country or in your state, in your area, but many of you are going to work for companies that are many, many miles away, many time zones away from where you are. And you're going to be at that corporate entity maybe once a year, twice a year. You might be in a branch office of the entity near you, maybe kind of near you, plane ride away, maybe. And that's the extent of the connection, the personal, physical connection with your entity. The rest is all, talk to the camera up here, deal with this here with the typing, and that's the extent of it. My daughter's definitely into this. My daughter, the copywriter, has clients all over the place. I mean, she's dealing with American clients. She has European coworkers she collaborates with as a copywriter. She's all over Canada, and every once in a while, she meets her clients physically, sees them, and they can't believe, "Well, you're the person that writes all that stuff. Oh, it's nice to meet you. We've been working with you for 6 months. We've never met. I've seen you on the computer, but I've never seen you in person. What a pleasure to meet you." That's the new normal for her. That's her normal. That is her normal. That is going to be your new normal, or many of your children and colleagues and friends and relatives, the new normal. That's the way it's going to be. The interest rate policy of the Federal Reserve doesn't affect my daughter, and it won't. The only way it's going to affect my daughter is if her clients all of a sudden don't need copywriting done anymore. That's not going to happen, because in tougher economic times, you lean more to advertise yourself for business. As far as efficiency experts go, those of you who help companies be better and work more efficiently, these companies spend more money on efficiency R&D during tough times than during good times, because you've got to come up with a way to be even more efficient and more cost effective to help other businesses be better businesses, or governments be better governments, organizations be better organizations, for charities to find ways to raise money more efficiently for less cost. On it goes. It's a race. It's a race for efficiencies. That's where this world is headed. It's quite amazing. What we're not seeing very much of, it's an anomaly to see an Elon Musk. And Elon Musk is an absolute anomaly. Here's a business creator, a factory builder in the modern era, the 2022 equivalent of Henry Ford. The guy helped create an electric car. He didn't invent electric cars. He found a way to produce electric vehicles on some kind of a scale of economic scale that works, and is now building factories around the world for the demand of his product globally. Henry Ford started in Dearborn, Michigan, and stayed in Michigan. I mean, the Rouge plant and all that. He kept making Fords in Detroit, and that was his vision. And what do you expect? The guy started in 05, whatever the hell it was. God bless him for it. But modern day automaker like a Tesla, you can't survive with just the US market alone. You've got to be global. Their vehicle has to be accepted around the world. That's the new entry point for success. Now, how many people does Tesla have working for it that are efficiency experts? Gawa, billions of them, and they're all over the world. They don't have to be in the factory. They don't have to be in Alameda, California. You don't have to be in Austin, Texas. They can be working from their home in St. Louis, their home from London, England. They can be working from their home in Lausanne, Switzerland. They can be working from their home in Bangor, India. Efficiency experts just deliver the solutions to Tesla online when they have it. And Tesla pays dearly for that info because it makes them more money. What they pay the efficiency expert versus what they're getting from the efficiency expert is thousands to one. It's kind of like here with you and me. You're paying so much money a month to be one of these people here. You're being a Gold Bagel member of this channel. You are dropping with YouTube so much money a month to be a member of this channel. What are you getting for it? Obviously, you can leave comments like everyone else. If you're a Chillin' with Uncle Bruce member or higher, you can leave comment. But beyond that, you're getting more for your money. And you're determining that what you're paying over what it would cost you to be a regular member of this channel, about $10 a month, you're paying the $25 a month instead. For $15 more, are you getting more than $15 of return to you to pay it out? Well, you're not leaving the Gold Bagel member in droves, so it's obviously working, and more people are becoming Gold Bagel members bit by bit by bit, and so there must be something to it. And many of you say in no uncertain terms on these comments that something like last night's live with Uncle Bruce primetime show, the Wednesday night 8 o'clock Eastern primetime show for Gold Bagel members only, you let me know how much you appreciate having that telecast that you can be a direct part of. And you're all going, this is just this show alone, just this Wednesday night show. If that's all he offered us, over and above the ability to leave comments and throw up emojis, if he only did the Wednesday night show, that would be worth the increased cost. And I tend to agree with you, but I give you more than that, of course, because I do the Trade Alert show every morning before this show for Gold Bagel members additionally. So you get 24 items a month more than if you're just a regular member over here. It's kind of a plug, isn't it? But it is what it is. You have to offer value for the money. Tesla offers money to efficiency experts. Show us how to make millions of dollars more, and we'll pay you $200,000 a year. We'll pay you $300,000 a year. We'll pay you $500,000 a year. Show me how to make my company $10 million a year more. I'll give you $500,000 a year. I won't even blink, and I'll give you that kind of money. Wall Street does that with their option traders and their desk traders. They do that with their efficiency experts. They do that with their compliance directors. Show us how to not get into trouble with the SEC, and I'll pay you $1 million a year because, boy, we paid 20 million in fines last year. Can you help us not pay 20 millions in fines anymore to make our business more efficient and cleaner run and better operating? Yes, that's what we're going to do. Absolutely. Big money is paid to those who can deliver big money returns. And there are millions of people around the world who are hired by corporations to make them better at what it is they do, just as consultants and as advisors and people managers, and on it goes. All right. McDonald's pays people to make French fries and cook burgers, clean the floors, and make that location, make that corporate-owned McDonald's location as efficient as possible, as was the dream of the McDonald's brothers when they created McDonald's. Make each of our McDonald's as efficient as humanly possible, because these units are bringing in 2 million, 3 million a year per location or more, and we would like to reduce our costs by 0.5 percentage point, 1/4 percentage point, 2 percentage points. If you can make this location 1% more efficient on 3 million a year in sales, this adds up to net money to our company, because we have 25,000 of these locations, and we will do this across the entire spectrum of our business. This is big business to us. Welcome to the new normal. Like I said, though, the Federal Reserve is trying to slow down the economy and create job losses. The opposite of what a successful economy should be doing, because apparently the US economy is being too successful right now. I say bunk to that. I say the American economy is just getting started with phenomenal efficiency gains and phenomenal worker opportunities for the first time in 40, 50 years. But, you know, the old school thinkers at the Federal Reserve are saying inflation is too high. We have to reduce inflation. The problem is, and the reality is, inflation never started because people were making more money or people were helping the economy be more efficient. That wasn't that wasn't the root cause of inflation. The root cause of inflation this time around, supply chain glitches around the world due to the pandemic. You can't fight the pandemic with higher interest rates. You can't submit it into submission like this. But live and learn. So we're going to find out, kids, in the next 3 months, 6 months, and 1 year, is the Federal Reserve on the right track by raising interest rates and causing a possible worldwide depression to control inflation? Or will inflation keep going up anyway and still stay between 8 and 12% for the next 3 years, despite whatever the Federal Reserve tries to do? Is that the reality of it all? And is it possible that the Federal Reserve will not change their ways and keep raising rates into this strengthening economy to make it back off? Or will the economy and very entrepreneurial Americans and Canadians and UKers and Europeans and South Americans and Africans, will Asian, the Asian community, will we, as smart as we are and as entrepreneurial as we are and as creative as we are, fight the increase in inflation and interest rates by being even more efficient and even more dynamic in what it is we offer to our customers, and defy these guys and not be laid off and not lose our jobs? That's going to be the interesting thing. I know who's most vulnerable to job losses: the folks who can't defend themselves, those with the fewest skills, those who have vulnerable jobs. But I got to tell you, in Canada right now and in America right now, just over here in North America, you don't have a high school degree, you don't have high-end computer skills, all you can do is wipe floors, your skills are throwing out the garbage, your skills are mowing lawns, your skill is operating a weed whacker and knocking off weed. I have good news for you people. You're not getting laid off. And I'll tell you why. There's a shortage of even you guys. In particular, there's a shortage of low-skilled workers in North America. There's a huge shortage. Why is it that there is a shortage of the folks who are the most vulnerable to be laid off first. Why is there a shortage of these people? Anybody have a clue as to why that is? I know what the answer is to this question. In America, the reason that there's a shortage of waitresses, waiters, cook staff, janitors, lawn care people, basic employees at hospitals, at senior citizen centers, the school boards of the world, cities of the world looking for grunt, physical labor, muscle. They're looking for muscle. Why is there a shortage of this labor right now across all of North America, from north to south, east to west, in almost every trade? Immigration. That's it. You're not allowing in workers from the outside who will do anything to get by. They'll do any job. You restrict them in, you have a shortage. You can read all the propaganda you want and follow all the news channels you want about the massive immigration problem in America. And when it's all said and done, there are 11 million job openings right now with not enough applicants to take them. And of those 11 million jobs, 4, 6, 7, 8 million are the unskilled labor jobs. That's why there's help wanted signs everywhere, everywhere. And until America starts bringing in 15 million a year, 10 million people a year more, this will continue, because the reality is that old farts like me, and those of you who are getting a day older every day we're here, we're not replacing ourselves. I didn't have 6 kids. Are you all with 5 and 6 children each? We're not having kids like our parents and grandparents had kids. We are aging out. This North American continent, we are aging out, and we're not replacing ourselves, and we can't possibly improve or grow our economy all that much without additional consumers and workers. And the reality is, bringing in a million or two, having a million or two illegals theoretically coming in who can't get jobs, even if they're here anyway, until they get caught, I guess. It's a nightmare. You're not going to improve the economy in the long run if you don't have the base from which to grow out from. And since I didn't have enough children with Jennifer, and my sisters didn't have enough children, and my friends didn't have enough children, and the rest of the generation that I belong to, most of us didn't have enough kids to replace us. We, the baby boomers, didn't replace ourselves with a larger wave. And it's now coming home to roost, because every day people my age and older are dying of old age. They're just dying. They're 70s and 80s and their 90s, and they're dying. The so-called lifespan has risen up until a few years ago. Now it's slightly backing off. But this baby boom generation in the next 15 years will be gone, because in 15 years, how old am I going to be? I'm going to be in my 80s. That's it. There are no more boomers behind me. I was born in 55. I'm kind of the end of it. There's going to be this massive drop in this workforce that's already walking off the workforce as it is. And we don't have replacements to take our place, to even hold the line. We're losing out. And there you have it. Bruce, the final boomer. Oh my God, I'm the final boomer. Oh no. What can I say? Welcome one, welcome all. It's great to have you here. Today's date, September 22nd, 2022. Today is a big day, but I haven't said why. Does anyone know what today actually is? It's a big day today, to September the 22nd, 2022. I'm open to guesses. Let me know. Thank you all for being here today. We're 13 minutes away from opening for the markets. We're down 55 on the Dow. We're down 3 on the S&P. We're up 55 on the Dow, up 3 on the S&P, down 5 on the NASDAQ. Oil is up, $1.89. That's the deal. And now they know why. Yes, it is my birthday today. 67 years of age. And thank you all for the wishes. I appreciate it. I'm now 67, the baby boomer, 67 years old. You think I'm going out to apply for a job at a school board to be a janitor? Think again. Although I got to tell you, depending on the school board or on the hospital board, and I'm talking about Canada, because in Canada, you can make some good coin being a janitor, depending on who you work for. But in other places, not so much. Thank you all for these wishes. I appreciate this. It is my birthday today, and this boomer, like all the boomers, are getting older and older and older. I could be a greeter at Walmart. How about that? You know what? When you do what Jennifer and I are doing, living, as nomads in secret hotel locations, you know what we see? Right in our face, like right in front of my face, I see this. I don't know if you guys know this. Thank you, everybody, for these kind wishes. I'm just popping them up here real quick. You guys are awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This hotel and the last hotel and the one prior to that, we have noticed a lack of staff. This is an absolute nightmare. A lack of staff, a lack of staff, a lack of staff. And it is a huge, huge problem. Thank you to Bobby Atkinson. Thank you for that PayPal birthday donation. You're awful kind. Thank you. Here at this hotel, they have about 150 rooms, I suppose, that they can rent out. So that, 2 people per room would be 300 people. And they offer, happy 40th, thank you. They offer breakfast every morning as part of the deal here. May you live to 100, may you drink 100, get plastered. Happy birthday, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Vash, thank you, appreciate it. Shiz, thanks, Cam, Andrew, Splair, buddy, thank you, guys. Thank you, Stuart Von Stein, for your birthday thing. JW, get Yoko to sing. Here we go. Gaudi, thanks, pal. Thank you. Okay. Around this hotel, the breakfast room can handle about 60, 70 people at a time. That's how many tables they have. Again, thank you for all these wishes. And they're having trouble with staff to handle it. And it is so obvious that they're using front desk staff to come into the breakfast room to help the breakfast presenter keep the food on the counter, because it's like a serve yourself kind of thing. You just, take some eggs and grab some pork sausages and grab a piece of toast. But they're constantly refilling. The coffee is constantly being made in the back, and they're bringing out these big vats of coffee, and they're scrambling because breakfast is a 3-hour window from like 6 in the morning to 9 or 6:30 to 9:30. The room cleaning staff they're short of room cleaning staff. The room cleaners are almost always female. There are gals working here till 5:30, 6 o'clock at night, making up rooms. That's how long it's taking. I mean, the hours are endless. How many hours would you like? It's unbelievable. Mari, thank you. JR, thank you. Those breakfasts get old. I know. I hear you there. Thank you all for all these kind words. Larry, thanks, pal. Appreciate it. I am seeing here, Jennifer and I, we talk about this, and we talk about this quietly. We talk about it in our room. I don't talk loudly in the hallway about this, but I'm looking at the staff here, and I'm going, there are people working here that shouldn't be here doing this work. There are 50 and 60 something people working here doing jobs that should be done by 20-year-olds, 18-year-olds, 22-year-olds, 24-year-olds. These people are working these jobs because they got let go. They ran into financial problems. They're working well beyond their years. They really shouldn't be here. There are folks working here doing physical labor who have health issues, who have bad ankles, bad knees, and I talk about Jennifer and her issues. There are folks as bad off as Jennifer is, and others who are here because this hotel will hire anyone. Are you awake? Are you conscious? Are you sober? Are you reliable? Are you looking for work? We're desperate. Normally, they would not hire the staff that's here. They wouldn't hire these folks because they'd say, I'm sorry, it's too physical and we need, there's a lot of lifting involved. But with this economy, show up almost anywhere, you'll be hired. It's really unbelievable what's going on. I'm amazed. Matthew, thank you. Thank you, Susan Shops About. Thank you, Wing Commander. Thank you, Aurora. All of you. Thank you. 67. I'm 67. I am so lucky that I do what I do here. And I'm so lucky that this channel became what it became a year and a half ago or more, January of 2021. And I can thank GameStop, and I can thank meme stocks, and I can thank indirectly, I can thank the virus for my success. It's unbelievable because these took over the brokerage business, and the people who utilize these to buy and sell whatever they're buying, selling on here were left on their own with the frequently asked questions section for your help on how to run your life and investments. And the SEC allowed that to happen over the last 30 years. Because of all that, I'm able to regurgitate all the knowledge that I've grown with and built up on. And I'm able to sit in front of a computer in an anonymous hotel room and be homeless by choice to do this for a living. Unbelievable. It is. I keep shaking my head and go, when do I wake up back in a bed that I was sleeping in 5-6 years ago before I started as a YouTuber as a whole, and I'm back to that world. We're never going back. Just think about the changes in our worlds in the last 4 or 5 years that have happened already and are continuing to evolve as I talk to you every day. And think about this accelerated change for the next 3 to 5 years. It's going to continue. It is not going to stop at what we're at now. This isn't the new normal forever. This is our today normal. Our tomorrow normal will be different than today's, as it was a week ago, a month ago, a year ago. It's unbelievable. Absolutely amazing. Nazareth, are you sober? Is also getting iffy as a job requirement. Legal weed has changed things. Are you awake? People complain about immigrants, but the immigrants are keeping the hospitality sector afloat. Susie, I was waited on by an 80-year-old at Lowe's. This broke my heart. Octavio, happy birthday, Uncle B. We are lucky to have you as well. Hope you have a great day. Thank you so much, all of you, for these kind words. I love you guys. Sweet gig, it is. It is a sweet gig. I work many hours, but it's by choice. Thank God. I want to do it. Selwyn, thank you. Cheddar, that's it. 67. You got another 30 years to go. Look at all the people that are working around you. Anton, thank you, my friend, for your PayPal donation. It just popped in. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Susie Q, the 80-year-old had brought in all the carts from the parking lot. Ridiculous, disgusting. Isn't that something? JRP, because of that, we saw the GME mother of all short squeezes. Dude, at my retail job, we hire 3 and hope that they show up on time. Most show up late frequently, even within their first week or months. Exactly. Cameron, I can never give up working from home. Lame duck, 148th, happy birthday. Olivia, good morning, number 152. You got this. Zed, happy 21st. Thank you. Arnica, happy birthday. May you have many more and enjoy everyone. Wavioli, thank you for the donation. Happy birthday, Bruce, from a longtime lurker in Ireland. Have a good one. Thank you very, very much. Lurkers, you guys are great. Thank you, lurkers. Make sure to subscribe. Please subscribe and hit the thumbs up button, whether you're a lurker, a member, occasional watcher. Thank you all so much. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate all you do and teach. Happy birthday from Olivia. Thank you, Olivia. Susan, I live down the road in a Ritz-Carlton Resort Hotel. In this economy, hotel rates $800 a night, mostly business, convention business. Ritz problem is staffing, very understaffed, and who they have are not happy about it. Right? I get around to joining someday. No problem. It'll happen. I know it. Splair, to the U.S. companies here, when you don't start before 10 a.m., I'm offering myself as a productive part-time immigrant. There is only a lot of paper connected to me, I guess. Coyote, yeah, I'm never going back to the office. Splair, I will come for sure. I'm coming. Deanna, happy birthday. Thank you, Deanna. And Splair, way to go, pal. Thank you, everybody. We are 2 minutes away from opening for trading this morning. I hope you guys make nothing but a ton of money. That's what I want every day. What a day yesterday. We're going to watch and see how it goes today. I see GameStop at 27.06, up 20 cents. We're not going anywhere. I know. I do not fear any upside here. I've got the Dow up 7, S&P down 2, and NASDAQ down 29 at the moment. Crude oil up 291 at the moment at this point. Wing Commander, Uncle Bruce, good night. Tonight's show should be called Drinking with Bruce as shrinkage continues. Bobby, that 80-year-old must want something to do during the day, perhaps. We've subscribed since OG GameStop times, original gangsta times. Thank you, my friend. Thank you very much for sticking it out with me. Bobby, earn a few bucks at the same time. Dude, we purge out the tardy ones every 3 months. The last round, a new hire called in late without emergency. He was 5 hours late. Sheba, happy birthday, Uncle B. JR, I'm a sub teacher today, but only because I choose it. This is what I love about option writing, says Coyote. Gives another avenue to escape that grind from working bad jobs for bad pay where they mistreat you and your coworkers. Burrowing sound. Happy birthday, Uncle B. Splair, agreeing with Coyote. Hot Rod, happy birthday, Uncle B. Thank you, guys. Good morning, Uncle B. DQ, I don't feel tardy. Nazareth, Coyote, for sure. I recommend Uncle Bruce and writing cover calls to all my employees. A couple have taken me up and made money. This makes me so happy. Borrowing sound. Number 55. Thank you, guys, for these thumbs ups. We have right now 168 thumbs ups on my birthday. Please help out and push us over 200 as soon as possible. This makes such a difference to the channel. I appreciate it ever so much. Thank you, guys, all of you, for hanging out, being here. I love it. Coyote, thank you for that donation from your end. Happy birthday, Uncle B. Thanks for all the advice, knowledge, and help these past 2 years. Hope you have a good one. Thank you so much for that super chat. If I miss any, it's completely my fault. Set a state. I've been a follower for 9 months, and thumbs up, Machine Smasher. Thank you, Uncle B. Thank you, Zed Estate, for your following and being a Gold Bagel member. You guys are absolutely fantastic. It is so appreciated, of course. Not my SoFi gone all gone. 166 for the birthday boy. Splair, Nazareth, that's the spirit. Larry Titus, we are open for business, Bruce. The bells have been rung. Coyote, Nazareth, that's awesome to hear. Rock on, says Splair. DQ, thank you, not tardy. Wing Commander, Uncle Bruce, I bought a bunch of options yesterday for 11 to 24 cents. Feels like I left money on the table. Right again, right at the open, or wait for the show, the market to show direction. I say always be writing and just take a look at this market. If this we're going negative right now in the indexes right now, I don't know how we're going to have updates. I just don't know how markets will go up. So you've got to be writing. Just keep writing. JR, can't wait to get my Stink Bids shirt. Bama, my partner and I are learning to write covered calls. So when he retires, we have supplemental income to add to pension and Social Security. Right on. Coyote, Bama, you are going to kill it together. Zuzi, Bobby, maybe, but he injured himself bringing in the carts, and he was using a cart for support to walk the next day. Just awful. Unbelievable. What should be right for the next week on GameStop 29s? I would be looking at today's for next Friday. I'd be looking at 28s and 29s. Either for next week or the week after. Look to write just out of the money for premium. You want time premium as much as possible. Absolutely. Dude, so it's probably an improper way to calculate it, but I ran the numbers of my premiums on covered calls as a percentage of my GameStop holdings is 27% as of today. I've been writing for just 1 month. Way to go, Lorraine. Number 170 on the thumbs ups. Thank you, Lorraine. Larry, DQ. Yeah, lucky I'm on time. I'm in a very in-depth meeting right now, but priorities. Karen, happy birthday, Uncle B. Thank you very much, Karen. All of you, thank you so much for these wishes. We are at 175 thumbs ups right now. They're coming through. Thank you all for helping out with that. Billy Seindorf, thank you, Billy, for the PayPal birthday donation. I appreciate it. I'm trying my best to stay on top of these from all of you. Thank you all so much. You guys are incredible. Jen is just going to go, whoa, unreal. Gowdy, my girlfriend entertains me and listens to me talk about options in the market, but she is just not interested in it, which is fine. I totally get how it's not for everybody. There you go. DQ. Attaboy Lair. JR, what's a good position for HPQ? Well, we're at 2601 up a penny. So writing 26s, 27s, 28s, next 2, 3, 4 weeks out, probably the way to go. Look for premium. I'd be writing out of the monies. Sheba, Green Day for Uncle Bruce's birthday. Let's see. DQ, Coyote just wants to brag that he has a girlfriend. That's all that is. JR, Green, Red. We always make money. Coyote, DQ, my girlfriend. I'm not bragging. Splair, so the priority is to write here a comment. The priority is to write here a comment. Constantine, sorry, I missed your session last night. I watched the recording. It was very educational. Nazareth, oh my God, Nazareth. Thank you for everything, old man. Get an everything bagel on me. Thank you, guys. And thank you to, I'm not sure who did that, but a PayPal donation just came in. Thank you to all of you who are coming through here. You guys are incredible. To Nathan, thank you, Nathan, for your PayPal donation. You're awesome, man. Appreciate it. Let's see here. Make sure I haven't missed anybody. We have Billy. We have, who was that? That was Anton, thank you. And then I saw, who was this? Stuart Von Stein, thank you as well. And thank you from Bobby. Thank you, Bobby. Hey, guys are awesome. Thank you very much. We're heading out for a bite to eat tonight. My Jennifer and I and our daughter and few other folks, and looking forward to it. Go out for a nice meal and then get some rest and get back at it again tomorrow, because tomorrow's Friday and it's option expiry day. 179 thumbs ups. Thank you, guys. You are awesome. Appreciate this. The Dow's off 49 right now. Apple down 70 cents or so. GameStop holding a 39-cent gain to 27.25. SoFi up a penny. Rocket Lab down 5.5. HPQ up 7 cents. The AMC 8 contract combination, they're down 17. ME up a half a penny. Matterport down 1.5. ATIP down 2 cents. SmartRent down 7. Spires up a penny. Cyxtera down 9 cents. Bed Bath Beyond down 11. Tesla down 248 to 298.32. Pfizer down 13 cents. Boeing down 93. Cisco down 12. Twitter up 24. Home Depot down 186. Carvana down $1. Robinhood holding $1 gain at 10.94. Vanik down 173. IBM down 7. Microsoft up 56. Goldman up 126. Google up 37. Amazon down 23 cents. Oh, sorry, folks. Hang on. I'm just my machine is acting up on me right now. Where are we? Oh my gosh. U.S. Steel up 35. Target down 165. J.P. Morgan up 19. Costco down 3. Walmart down 50 cents. Nvidia down $1.50. American Airlines down 18 to 13.05. Trying to hold 13. Netflix down 36 cents, and Moderna down 159 to 124. That's what I got right now. The Dow off 22. We've got S&P down 875. We've got NASDAQ off 53 right now. Let's go here and let's go there. GameStop right now only up 7 cents, 26.93. GameStop high was 27.27, the low 26.88, and we're at 26.87. We're at the low of the day right now on GameStop. coming into some selling here. 26.90, pushing the low of the day around right now on your GameStop shares. That is what I see at the moment, as we're following all kinds of stuff. Okay. Thank you all. Thank you all. Nazareth, that is awesome, man. Thanks, man. DQ is laughing out loud. Larry, you're great. Susan shops about, if markets go lower for a while, how can we expect much in premiums? Almost seems it's time to be buying to close contracts. I am thinking right on this. If your contracts are way down there and you're up more than half your money, you're up 3/4, you're up 75, 80% on these calls, you got to buy them back and write new calls just ahead of the market. Write new calls. So for GameStop, you're writing 27s, 28s, 29s. The next 1, 2, 3 weeks. That's what you're writing right now, taking advantage of time premiums and defying the market to go higher. That's what you're doing. That's exactly what you got to do. The SoFi 567s, you're writing 6s and 7s. The Rocket Lab, you're writing 5s and 6s. HPQ, you're writing 27s and 28s. ME, you're writing maybe 350s, 4s if you can. Matterport, 4s, 5s. ATIP, you're writing 250s for January 2024. Smart Rent, you're writing 3s, 4s, perhaps. Spire, I think you can write 3s for 2024. If you're writing against Xterra, 5s, 6s. If you're writing on Teslas, you're writing 300s, 305s, 310s, somewhere in that range the next week or two. Pfizer, you're writing 44s, 45s. Boeing, you're writing 145s, 144s, 150s for several weeks out. You're taking premiums, time only. You want time premium. Cisco, you're writing 42s, 43s. Twitter, writing 42s, 43s, 44s. Home Depot, you're writing 270s, 275s. Vanik, you're writing 200s, 202s, 204s, 205s. IBM, you're writing 126s, 127s, 128s. Microsoft, you're writing 242s to 245s. Goldman, you're writing 325s to 330s. Google, you're writing 105s for 2 weeks out, 104s, 106s. Amazon, you're writing 120s, 122s. Meta, 145s to 150s. You are writing. Do not stop writing. Make the market come and get you. Dare them. We're down 96 on the Dow right now. We're down 16 on S&P. We're down 70 on NASDAQ. We're not going anywhere. We're up 269 on oil, and that isn't going to last either, in my opinion. BW, happy birthday, Uncle Bruce. I gave you one of the 5 fingers up. You guess which one. Thanks for what you do, and Jen do. Thank you, BW. Coyote, Susan shops about premiums will go lower, and there's less optimism in the market. DQ, Uncle Bruce, don't forget the Steelers play tonight. Coyote, that's fine. The benefit of having stock climb, even as a writer. Remember, when GameStop was in the 40s last month, had 40s going for like 1,200 a call. Laughing out loud. Coyote, Thursday night football was always the worst. Juan, hey, you forgot to lock us non-bagel holders out of the chat. I'm getting to it. DQ, Amazon Prime made it worse. Coyote, DQ, oh man, I have not watched their telecast, but I can imagine. Dude, Juan, hey, just don't rock the boat. DQ, blurry, perplexed, like watching streaming videos. Ed Hawkins, I see this HKD running. What do you think? I already know the answer. Yeah, what is it? Lorraine, happy birthday, big boy. Susan, got it, Bruce, but I'm in SoFi. I received premium 162. I can buy back at about 150. Let it drop. Munimo, that Billy PayPal was from me. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Nick, I'm thumbs up 184. Guys, thank you so much for all of this. We're down 106 on the Dow now. We're off 19 on S&P, and NASDAQ is down 85. Thank you, all of you, for these birthday wishes, these donations. As always, you guys are just amazing. Thank you so much. I think my steak is paid for. That's for sure. Fantastic. We're going members only on the chat, which is generally what we do here. Thank you all for being members. Thank you all for being lurkers. Thank you for being subscribers. Thank you for being supporters of this channel. And please be incredibly successful Make a ton of money, please. I would love that for all of you. Thank you so much. Well done, everybody. Welcome to the party, pals. It's good to have you here. We're now looking at 190 thumbs ups. We're coming in on 200 thumbs ups. Thank you, guys. We're zooming in on it. I love this. Good stuff. All righty. Let's see if I can do that. I got to update that. That should clear this up. GameStop down 56 cents to 26.30. That's called zzz. Down we go on the GameStop. Down we go again, 26.32 at the moment, down 54 cents. Off it is. Interesting. Fascinating how this market reacts. DQ, good morning, Nick. Foot Locker headed your way. Ed, AMTD Digital is the HKD. DQ, and I shouldn't have waited on Snowflake. Laugh out loud. Dude, bring the thumbs, Coyote. JR, when I get to sub, I just set my positions with a buyback order at the percentage I choose and let the market do the rest. There you go. When I put in my order, the Dow off 127 now, 130 and falling. Apple down 143. Look at GameStop down to 26.27, 27, 26.37. No, 26.31, 26.27. We're jumping around here. The low of 26. No, that's not the low. Hang on. What is the low now? The low trade of the day, 26.27 now on GameStop. 26.27 has been the low here. That is what is going on. Okay, watching all kinds of stuff. Down 120, 138 now on the Dow Jones. We're going lower. We're off 8 on SoFi. Rocket Lab down 18 to 474. HPQ is up a nickel. AMC Ape are down 46 more cents. They're now trading in the just around the 12 mark now. ME down 3, Matterport down 11, ATIP down 1.5, SmartRent down 5.5, Spire off a penny, Sextera down 13, Bed Bath Beyond down 17, Tesla down 440 to 296, Pfizer down 7, Boeing is down 271, Cisco is off 22 cents to 41.36. Twitter up 30, Home Depot down 350, Carvana down 130, Robinhood backing off now, only up 51 cents, Vanik down 317, IBM up 21, Microsoft up 114, Goldman down 159, Google up 15, and Amazon down 114. JR, careful with the should DQ, I don't know what's going on there. DQ, I always do this. Okay, whatever. All right, down we go. 139, 140 points on the Dow now. It looks like with GameStop at 26.32, the low of 26.27, I think, at the moment. Okay, we're into negative territory here right now. Volume on GameStop today, 384,000. It's not even 100,000 pre-split. Unbelievable. What else is going on? SoFi at 561. Volume is I'm just waiting for it to update. 3.6 million. Very quiet there. Down 142 on the Dow now. 142 on the Dow Jones. And now it's 114. So we're getting some craziness going through here. And 26.38 on GameStop. Crazy stuff. Okay, Mirko, I'm number 196 on your thumbs up meter. Thank you, JR. Thanks, pal, for all of you helping out. We got 198 thumbs ups, 2 away from 200. You guys are awesome. Thank you. We got a good run going here today, and I appreciate it. 250 of you are here. Welcome all. 250 of you. I suspect a bunch of you folks are making money writing options right now, and that's what I want to see. Making a ton of dough writing options is what this channel is following right now. We're doing it off to the showers for this kid, this old man, putting Uncle Bruce on speaker so my wife can hear him. Okay, welcome. Nice to have you here. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, whatever you're up to, welcome one and all. Just kind of keep it to yourself. Welcome all. The 67-year-old is saying hello from a secret location in Calgary. Nice to have you with us today. And fall is in the air. I don't know about you guys, but around here, the temperatures are backing off. Right now, we're at 39 degrees right now in Calgary. The high today will be 62. That's our high today. Tomorrow and Saturday, 68. Sunday, 70. Monday, 75. And Tuesday, 79. Wednesday, 78. Those might be our last warm days of the year above room temperature warm. I don't see us doing 80s again. I just don't see it. But welcome all to Calgary, where the frost warnings were out last night. Unfortunately, that cooler weather is working its way in here, and the mountains are starting to show snow on the tops, and the snow line is coming down, coming down, coming down. What can I say? Is it a good idea, Constantine wants to know, to give the markets time to settle in the first hour before opening your covered calls? Well, if you're looking to write a covered call on a stock and it's had a nice up run, then you want to let it do its thing. And if it tops out in 40 minutes, 50 minutes, then you're right. On the other hand, if you're looking to write a call or you're looking to buy a call back and the market has a down dip to start, like Apple down 117 to 152.55 right now, or GameStop down 50 to 26, down 59, 26.27, then you want to look at buying back with stink bids. You're always watching the momentum of the market, first half hour, but sometimes you have to make your moves. We hit 94 in Iowa 2 days ago. Now we're back in the 60s where we belong, says Olivia. Wow. I wish we'd get fall weather down here, says Coyote. Olivia, I love cold seasons. Vilbas, we are done with the 80s in the Twin Cities. Vilbas, mostly done with the 70s too, it appears. Interesting, isn't it? 26.31 here on GameStop. The low of the day has been 26.21. We just had that a moment ago on GameStop. So we're pushing around some more lower prices on GameStop here, just bit by bit by bit. 26.29 right now is our market. 26.29, 26.30 right now. Okay, the Dow off 140, S&P down 26, Nasdaq down 111. Nasdaq is pushing 1% lower, S&P 0.7%, and the Dow about a half a point. That's what's going on there. A Boeing American Express share the losses, contributing to the Dow's nearly 100-point drop. Well, it's 138 right now. So there you go. Wing Commander, I'm putting Uncle Bruce on speaker so that my 8-month-old can hear him. Stock writing education begins at a very young age. That is correct. It's how you do it. You train those kids to learn how to write options, so you can just say, you write options, I'm going golfing, and let me know when I get back how we're doing. That's what you want. Coyote, I'm seeing red again. There you go. And we've got 26.26 market now on GameStop as we're coming in on another lower low. It's possible. 26.26. Let's see here. Get this here. 26.21 has been the low of the day so far on GameStop, everybody. The Dow, the Apple's off 149 to 152.23. And so Apple's given up some ground this week. SoFi 558, Rocket Lab 473, down 18. HPQ up just 2 cents. Now it's up 6. We got ME down 4, Matterport down 12.9, ATIP down a half a penny, SmartRent down 6 cents, Spire up a penny, Cyxtera up down 15 on Cyxtera to 441. Bed Bath Beyond down 17 to 710. Tesla down 431 to 296. Pfizer up 27 cents to 44.18. Boeing down 396. Cisco down 18 to 41.41. So pressure, negative pressure on a lot of these higher cap stocks for sure. The FANGs are under pressure. GameStop now 26.40, 26.37 to 26.40. trying not to go lower, but not having too much success overall at this point as we watch this market waver more on the lower end at this time. Hopefully you guys are writing options and scoring stink bid buybacks. Way to go. And there can be more downside coming yet on GameStop and others. 151 drop on the Dow here. And we're approaching half a percentage point there. 0.64 on S&P and a 0.292 on the NASDAQ right now. Oil up 268 to 85.62. And there you have it. Okay, lots of stuff here. Wavy Gravy. Hey, Uncle Bruce, happy birthday. My Garrett Feltz, thank you for the PayPal donation. My birthday's around the corner on Sunday. Christmas babies unite. Cheers. PayPal incoming from GF. There. Thank you, GF. There you go. Awesome, man. Appreciate it. Thanks, Garrett. I got it. Thank you. The PayPal came in. You're awesome, man. Thanks. Thanks for the heads up, letting me know, because sometimes I don't know who that is. I know there's a name, but I don't know who that person is on my channel. I don't know who that is. But thank you. I appreciate it, everybody. Thank you so much. All righty. Let's do that and continue on to there. Okay, thank you guys. We're down on the Dow 150, $2 lower on Apple, and 26.29 again on GameStop, down 57. More selling coming in on GameStop. Thank you, those of you who are subscribing to this channel. Appreciate it. It is always appreciated. We are at 207 thumbs ups. Thank you guys for coming through already with 200 plus thumbs ups. We're going for more. Should be neat if we can hit 225 or 250. Thank you. If you can get me up there, that would be fabulous, guys. Thank you. Much appreciated. Down 60 cents on GameStop now, 26.26, a nickel away from the low of the day, right there. Okay. 26.24 right now on GameStop. Coming into more selling right now. That is what is happening here on this market. 26, 25, 24 range. Intel stock price cut to 30 from 35 by Bank of America. More stocks getting downgraded again. That's a Dow 30 component, by the way. So we're getting that kind of action. The timing was great. Wavy, that's awesome there. Thanks. BW in Tennessee this week for work was 99 degrees yesterday with 80% humidity. Sewers were cooking. So city stinks. Yikes. DQ, Moderna, 125, 930s have been written right on DQ. Writing Moderna, 125s. Gotcha, man. We'll see how that works out. Moderna here is sitting at 123.98 and pushing that premium money. Way to go, pal. Wing Commander, my 27s for tomorrow starting to look good. Still 45 cents of premium on those. I am inclined to let those run till tomorrow. Good plan. Don't see a lot of upside in GameStop. Nothing wrong with this, but on the other hand, Wing Commander, if these shares break down into the 26 range, 25.90, 25.80, you may want to put in a 31 stink buyback bid, get these, and then write 27s for next week or the week after. That might be the next move you may want to make, and just bring in more cash and let depreciation continue. Nazareth, did Wavy just admit that he is Uncle Bruce's girlfriend on the side? Uncle Bruce has a side chick? What's this all about? Bama, Wavy, Gravy, happy birthday. And my sister said she knows your aunt and your friend and thinks she has met you. Small world. Dude, BW, where in Tennessee are you? Coyote, Nazareth, GF stands for Gravy Freak. Bama, BW, yes, but the volumes are the Vols, the Tennessee Volunteers are 2-0. Wavy, Bama, babe, sure she has. My family is close. We are all headed to Florida in a couple of weeks together for Uncle Bruce's 60th birthday. For Uncle's, not Uncle Bruce's, Uncle's 60th birthday. Maybe we'll meet one day. Yeah, mine long ago. Octavia, here in Santa Monica, here in Santa Clarita, California, we're going to have a triple-digit weekend. Oh my gosh, BW, dude, Nashville, Alabama, Wavy, that would be cool. Tell your family, sisters, Tina, she's an assistant headmaster. Ed Hawkins, decision. Should I grab more SoFi or jump into the GameStop cover call game by picking up 100 more? I'd be buying the GameStop and writing calls and then using the premiums from that to buy SoFi. Now, did Coyote just admit that he is very into freaky gravy things? No judgment, just makes me hungry now. Wavy, and don't go assuming genders in here. The credits out. Look at this GameStop dip. Sold a few. Where are we at on this now? Games at 26.23. Sold a few 30 covered calls for October 21 on Monday for $3. I just bought them back for 147. Not bad for 3 days. Happy birthday, Uncle Bruce. Well done. Credit Savage. Dude, BW, nice. Me too. Nazareth. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Coyote. Add my vote. GameStop. Get to writing. Nazareth, I'm half Cajun. We put gravy on everything. We're down 157 on the Dow. Apple down 186. GameStop 26.14. New low 26.14 and falling on GameStop. Those calls all you guys have are falling off. 26.12 new low on GameStop. 26.18 right now is what I'm looking at here. Interesting stuff. Christina, wow. Look at that market, 26.14 and falling down 72 cents. Bringing this 26s and 25s right into the gun sights. And here we go. I've got my stink set, says Christina. Right on, Christina. You know what you're doing. Nazareth Coyote. Then there is an implication there of which I'm a fan of, says Nazareth. We are 26.15 right now on GameStop. Down she goes in price. 557 down 12 on SoFi. Rocket Lab down 22. HBQ up 6. At the moment, man, oh man, selling coming in, and options are coming down, and premiums are being scored all over the place. BW, thumbs up, Bruce, way to go. This is happening. Christina, 111 for my 26s is what I got going right now. 111 for my 26s. Rock and roll. I think you wrote those for $4 something, and you wrote 25s for $360, something like that. Right on. Vilbus should have waited longer to buy back my 25s. 26, 21 to 25 right now is where we're at here. The low of the day, 26.12. Credit Savage, I put gravy in the gravy. Delicious gravy fries with gravy burgers are everything. There you go. I love the French fries up here from Costco. We have fries at Costco. We have chicken wings at Costco here. We have poutine here. And with the poutine, you get the fries, the cheese curds, and the gravy on top. Delicious. Really nice. Christina, the bid is 148. Too stinky, Uncle B? No, 111 is fine. I think 111 is absolutely fine. 26.16. I mean, a 20-cent drop from here any moment. You know how it is, and it'll be you'll be that 120 bid in a minute. Yeah, be down there, and you might be the only buyer with a market sell order. You get hit. Right on. Michael DQ, are you here? Mirko just bought back 6 GameStop covered calls for 1,052 profit. Nice going. Looking to write new ones right now. Right on, Mirko. Make it happen. DQ, Mike. Yep, I'm here. Cam, maple syrup all over my breakfast here in Canada. Christina, I got $3.95 for those, and so buying them back cheap. Right on, right on. This is great. Michael DQ with Fidelity Level 2. You can't write a covered call in cash. I keep getting errors. Yeah, I don't have the answer for that. 26.17 to 26.19 on GameStop. Weakness continues to show. We're down 170 on the Dow. We're backing off again. Splayer looks like eToro is using a function to log you out when it gets close to your stop loss on a position. That's interesting. 168 to 170 drop on the Dow Jones. GameStop 26.20 down 66. 558 on SoFi down 11. Rocket Lab 466 down 25. HBQ 2608 up 8. DQ, Michael, stand by. Nazareth, Michael, it should be fine. I have options too, and I can write cover calls. What's the error? Little chaos. You most likely need level 3, and that enables margin. I had to do level 3 for E-Trade. Michael, DQ from ATP and Web. Christina, 151 for the 25s. I bought in. You wrote them at 444. Right on. Credits average. Should we wait for a pop on GameStop numbers or write cover calls for 2 weeks out, say some 27s? What do you think? Yeah, I don't know about a pop. I don't know. We're down 180 on the Dow now. We're dropping again. We're down 30 on S&P, NASDAQ down 131. We're going lower on the indexes, so that may put more pressure on the stock. There might be a slight wave, a slight up wave, but 27s are a good candidate to consider now for the best premium you can get. Absolutely. Dare the stock to go over and take you out. Dare it. Absolutely. Mortgage rates just rose for the fifth straight week to 6.29 on a 30-year. That's bad news. Michael, Fidelity, your order will leave your account with an uncovered option position in cash. Yeah, I don't know what this means. Some of you might be able to understand it. We're down 180 on the Dow now, 26.18 again on GameStop, 26.17, and we're 5 cents away from the low of the day right now. At this moment, SoFi 558 down 12, Rocket Lab 464 down 27.5 cents. HBQ up just a nickel at 26.05. Okay. 26.14, 2 cents from the low of the day on GameStop. We're coming into it. It's going to go lower. I got 26.14, says Christina. Yep, that's what I show. Neza, that means you either have cover calls written or you have an open order that's not filled, but basically your shares have been allocated for a trade somewhere. DQ, Mike. Michael, is the underlying in cash or margin? Michael, I have no orders or cover calls. Scott Brewer, Bruce, $10 donation. You are a life changer, man. Happy birthday. Thank you, Scott Brewer, for your support. I appreciate it. I know you're not a non-member, but I do appreciate this donation. Thank you, my friend. That's great. Non-members can make contributions, of course, either here or through PayPal. Thank you, guys. You guys are awesome. Nazareth, look at open orders. Christina, 26.11. Yep, going lower. We're going below 26, baby. Michael, DQ, all my stocks are cash, but I have an M next to them now. Christina, I just saw 26.08. And DQ, Michael, the M means they're in margin right now. That's what that means. DQ, Michael, so you have to write the call in margin as well. Coyote, Michael, it marks them as margin so you can leverage them for more buying power, but you can set individual securities to cash only if you choose. Michael, DQ, but they were bought in cash, right? But they're set in the account in margin. Yeah, bit confusing for some of you folks. 26.15 with a low of 26.08. Now we're told. On GameStop, interesting, 26.04 was the low. Another new low has been set yet again on GameStop. These will keep coming. The next target is $26. That's the next target. We break 26. We could go to 26.82, 85 fast. That will take contracts lower by 10, 20, 30 cents each. They will back off. Interesting stuff. Alrighty. Let's see. DA Truda, Uncle Bruce, when the raises rates, what actually occurs at the Fed level? Is it the cost banks must pay to borrow or the Fed rate the Fed? Yeah, the banks have to pay the Fed to borrow money. That's what that means. So the cost to the bank, to the Federal Reserve for banks went up. So there you have it. So if the bank wants to lend you money, they are borrowing from the Fed at up to 3-something% or more. And then they charge you a markup from there, or they're using money on deposit where they're paying 1% and lending it out at 8%. Yeah. Bama babe. Michael, you should call Fidelity and tell them you want to make your trades in cash. I had to do that. You can not do poor man cover calls in cash, but those have to be done in margin. Michael, Bama, yeah, that's the only reason I went to margin for poor man cover call. DQ, Michael, I keep everything in margin. You'll be fine. There you go. 26.18, 26.14 now on GameStop. It's coming back for another run at 26. Michael says, okay, if DQ can do it, I mean, anybody can do it. I mean, come on, Michael. Michael knows 26-14 to 19 right now on GameStop. Gowdy, Michael, margin is worth it for writing. I mean, be smart about using your margin, but for rolls, if you write a lot, yeah, have it available. You'll be thankful when you need it. Exactly, says DQ. Christina, let me get back into work. I'll come out if my stinks save any lives. Thank you, laughing out loud. Bama babe, Michael. Oh, okay. Way to go, Christina. We'll keep an eye on things here. You keep an eye on things there and see how things roll here. We're down 121 on the Dow, a little slight recovery from the low range here. Still down 23 on S&P and 105 on NASDAQ. Oil prices up 196 in West Texas, 84.78 is where we're at right now. Fun times today on these markets. Thank you all, everyone, for joining me today on my birthday. I appreciate it. We're 67 today. Started YouTubing when I was 62. Oh my gosh. We're getting old. How many more years can I do this? How many more weeks? How many more minutes? When will I have had enough? 26.13 on GameStop. We're coming in with another wave of selling right now. It's coming in again. 26.12 last sale. We're down 121 on the Dow now at this moment. Michael, DQ, I picked the Steelers tonight, got 5.5 points. There you are. We're down 92 on the Dow. Apple down 110. GameStop 26.17 at the moment. Rocket Lab down 24. SoFi down 6 cents, down 6. And Bruce is hanging on by a thread. Last game for Trubinsky, question mark. There's questions being asked all over the place. How's it going to go? 26.17 on the GameStop now, 26.07. 26.07 now on GameStop with 26.04 low of the day. Interesting how this is going along here at the moment. We're seeing mortgage rates hitting 6.29% in the latest week in the U.S. Higher rates again. Happy birthday from Aaron. Thanks, my friend. Mirko just sold 7 HPQ 2650s for September 30 at 49 cents. DQ, Michael, good call. Nah, no O-line. Kenny would get killed in the pocket. Coyote, Michael H. puts on Trubinsky. Michael going, haha. We're at GameStop 26.10 right now. Down 76 cents. The Dow down 98 points. DQ, at least Mitch can take the hits until they fix the line. 26.10 on GameStop. SoFi down 8. Rocket Lab down 26. HPQ up 11 cents. And we're working the day here. 26.09, under 26.10 again. We're within a nickel of the low of the day on GameStop. We're within a nickel a share now again. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, everybody, for your kind birthday wishes. Appreciate it all, guys. Thank you. Donations. You guys are amazing. Just paid for birthday dinners tonight. Thank you. 26.08, another penny lower on GameStop. A little more selling trickling in here, 4 cents away from the low of the day. Will we break the $26 barrier right now? We just dropped 40 points on the Dow. We're down 121. We'll see how this works out. 26.08 to 26.10 on GameStop, and we're within a nickel or so of the low. 26.08 again, 4 cents away from the low of the day. Will we break $26 and go into the 25, 70, 80, 90 range? We're about to find this out. Selling is coming in on a consistent basis right now into GameStop shares. SoFi down 9 now. Interesting stuff. We've got ME down 5.5. We have Matterport down 14. We got ATIP at 110.5, up a half a penny. SmartRent down 9.5 cents. Spire is down a penny. Sextera down 13. 26.06 GameStop. Bed Bath Beyond down 21. to 709, down 18 now. Tesla down 539 to 295. Pfizer is up 45 cents. Boeing is down 410. Cisco down 15. Twitter up 35. Home Depot is actually higher by. Thank you, Bart Plummer, for the donation on PayPal. Home Depot is down 211. Carvana is up down 150. Robinhood up 24. Bannock down 360. IBM up 16 cents. Alberto must have made a nice little profit on, dare I say, Tesla. Did that come together for you? Alberto, did you make a nice little hit on Tesla calls? Something tells me you did. A PayPal donation tells me you did. Congratulations, man. Coyote grab SoFi at 556. Splitter, all right, I wish you all a relaxed day. I sent you a birthday beer. Thank you, Bartman. I appreciate it. Thank you, all of you guys. Alberto, way to go, man. Way to hit that one. That was a nice one. And let's get ready for another. Let's do it again. Fantastic stuff. We've got Amazon down 111, Google up 78 cents. We've got Meta down 13 cents, Royal Caribbean up 35. Back to the market. The Dow is off only 71, where the GameStop is 26.26 right now, down 61 cents. We've got Tesla right here at where are we at on Tesla now? We're at 295.76, down $5 or so, 497 to 504. Alberto, happy birthday to the both of us. 10% of the profits on that trade to you, my friend. I'm a happy camper. Thank you, my friend. You scored nicely. So did I. Nicely done, sir. And do it again. Just keep doing that. And more of it, please. I think this is fabulous. Nicely done. Nicely done. I'm so happy to see these returns. A number of you are upping your game, and your returns on these options are getting larger, and it's fabulous. Yet, when it's all said and done, it's the same trade. If you trade one contract or 10 or 100, it's the same trade. And you don't have to reinvent anything to make more money in this market. Just write more contracts. Well done, Alberto. Well done. HPQ up 19 to 26.20. There's opportunities to perhaps write 26.50s or 27s there. GameStop 26.25 at the moment, and the Dow holding just a 26-point loss right now. We're still down 78 on NASDAQ. That's 0.7. S&P down 13.35. The Dow is down 0.13. It's the best performer at the moment. There you are. And that's what we've got going on right now. 26.18, we're dropping again on GameStop. 26.18 and beginning to fall again a little more. Interesting stuff. Let's go. On Tesla, 295 down 515. Pfizer up 41. Boeing down 349. Cisco down 11, 12. Twitter up 36. Home Depot down 240. Carvana down 161. Robinhood up 23. Bannock down 355. IBM up 14. Microsoft up 157. Goldman down 284. Google up 84. Amazon down 68. A quick recap there. We're only down 21 on the Dow. A little recovery has come through here. Will it last? This could be just a buy program on a computer program. It might run out of gas right now on the Dow. We'll watch that. S&P down 14, NASDAQ down 86. They're not recovering like the Dow's recovering at the moment. This could be just a Dow move only. Alberto, I forgot we share a birthday, so we both got a nice birthday gift. Thanks, Uncle, for all you do. Happy birthday, Alberto. Well done, sir. That's awesome. Nothing like being a Virgo on the last day of being a Virgo. DQ, happy birthday, Uncle. And Alberto. Alberto, thanks, everybody. Shiz, happy birthday, Alberto. And thanks, Shiz, from Alberto. Way to go, man. That's awesome. I've got company. You love that. We're down 41 on the Dow, falling a little more, 26.18. GameStop dropping again, 26.17 dropping again. Happy birthday, Alberto. Thank you, Jeff Parrish, for that PayPal donation. Thank you, my friend. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. 26.18 to 26.20 on GameStop right now. Down 33.3 on the Dow Jones. Down 90 on the NASDAQ. Alberto Nazareth, thank you. Let's go. Mirko, happy birthday, Alberto. Nice going, everybody. Passing best wishes on to him. A 48-point drop now on the Dow. SoFi, 562 down 7. GameStop, 26.16. Down 70 again. That's what's happening there. Alberto, thanks, Mirko. Bama Babe, well, the birthday boys are just special. Happy birthday to both of you guys. Dude, happy birthday, Alberto, and congrats. Thank you from TJ, a.k.a. Fonsantas. Thanks, my friend, for that PayPal donation. Thank you, my friend. Thank you very much. Larry, HBD, happy birthday, Alberto. Michael, DQ, yeah, my first pick at 10. Lame Duck, happy birthday, Alberto. Nazareth, buy program came in. It set up a bull trap. That's why the market's going up. And Alberto, all thank you, all much appreciated. Larry, dude, and Bama, you got it. The Dow down right now 55 points. We're off 55 on the Dow right now. Looking a little weaker. 26.15 on GameStop right now. At the moment, 64-point drop on the Dow, 19 on S&P, 101 on NASDAQ. Backing off again. Alberto says, lame duck, thank you. DQ, all Alberto wanted for his birthday is some Yoko Ono and some moolah. JR, happy birthday from one old man to another. Your advice and knowledge is priceless, of course. Lame duck, are you guys twins? Coyote, Alberto, happy birthday to you. Constantine, happy birthday, Alberto. Right on, buddy. We're down 86 to 90 on the Dow now. Apple down 124. GameStop at 26.12. Dropping again, down 74. We're going lower. Alberto, DQ, that would be awesome. Like a love. Thanks, JR. Gowdy, Lame. Yes, we are. Yeah, we're twins. DQ. Lame Doc, Level Out Bernie drives the Tesla. Uncle Bruce runs the channel. There you go. Alberto, Constantine, thank you, everybody. Thank you for your kind wishes. We're down 98 now on the Dow. We're backing off again. 26.09 on GameStop. We're coming in. The low, I think, is 26.04. Yep, that has been the low today, 26.04. If we break through it, we're going at 26. The question is there enough sell volume to take out 26 bid on GameStop? That's what we're about to find out here on what's happening. If it goes under that, it might drop another 20, 25 cents very quickly. It might just go right down to 25.75, 25.70. Wouldn't surprise me much if that were to happen. Okay. Exciting stuff, guys. I'm hanging on by a thread. I had a terrible night last night. Woke up much too early today. Couldn't get back to sleep. So there's a nap in my future. For sure. Hang on there with me as I kind of struggle through this morning show. Thank you all for being here with us today. Alberto and I, we thank you. It's our birthdays today. Beautiful stuff. Thank you all. We're hanging on. 26.13 to 15 right now on GameStop. 101-point drop on the Dow Jones right now. Okay. SoFi down 9, Rocket Lab down 25, HPQ up 11 cents. So the AMC Ape deal, oh my God, it's terrible. A 62-cent drop again between the two. No, 72-cent drop. A 72-cent drop today on AMC Ape shares. 11.86. 11.86 is what they're at now. Oh, man, that's bad. Constantine, Uncle Bruce, should we write 27 or 28 for next week since the price is dropping now on GameStop? Yeah, 27s, 28s is what I'd be looking at on GameStop based on your tolerance levels. You can write for next week or the week out after. If you're going to write 2 weeks out, 28s, 1 week out, 27s is what I'd be looking at. I'd take a peek at those guys and see if they're worthy of the premiums. You're looking to write September 30s or November or October 7s. The 30th, 27s are 106 to 116. If you can score 115, 114, grab that money if you can. If you're going to write October calls, let's take a look. October 7s, 27s would be 155 to 69. 28s are 119 to 39. Maybe 138, 139, something like that. Credit Savage, we just sold a GameStop 27 for next week. Got 107 for it. Let's go. Alberto, I can't wait to get away from Fidelity. I have the cash to buy 200 shares, and they won't execute the buy. Today, I'm transferring out to TD. Financial Mischief. Hey, Uncle Bree, this drop on SoFi has been awesome for me. Between yesterday and today, I've been able to close out 57 of those January 24 2.5s that I sold to pick up more SoFi. I bought in from 360 up to 415. Right on, right on. DQ, Alberto, they won't execute it. For what reason? Can't buy the Tesla. Financial, I'm just about finished closing on everything below my 375s. Right on, right on. We've got a 121 drop on the Dow again. 25.93 on GameStop. We broke the 26 barrier, and like I said, it would do it, and it would just go lower. 25.98. The low of the day now is 25.91. There it is, and here we are, 25.95 right now on GameStop. Interesting stuff. Down 122 on the Dow Jones. GameStop broke 26, says Garrity. Here it is, exactly. Those calls of yours, down they go. Down they go. Absolutely. 121 drop on the Dow, 150 on Apple, and we're down 90 on GameStop to 25.96. A lot of you out there have 25s written, 26s written. They're coming in. They're coming to you, DQ. This is what I get for buying GameStop at 27. Alberto says I have to call them. For what? I've been trading with them for years. I transferred funds 2 weeks ago. Cleared. I don't get it. I'm so pissed right now. LL, happy birthday, Uncle Bruce. So happy to be part of this crew. Hope you enjoy the day. Thank you, LL. Dude, so I'm sitting on these 27. So I'm sitting on these covered calls, GameStop, $25 strike for October 7th and October 28th. I'm in the money for now, but for how long? This is the question. We can break through 25, no problem, and that'll put you out of the money. Down they go, my friend. Keep an eye. DQ'd. Alberto, I'm waiting on them to enable options on my brokerage link account. Said they never got the application. Sent it 3 times. DQ so far 3 times. Unbelievable. So frustrating, isn't it? Down 103 on the Dow, down to 25.96, 25.95 on GameStop. We're a couple of pennies away from the low of the day right now. Coming in here, stock is coming in. Alberto, DQ, TD has never given me any problems. Never had a problem with these guys. Amazing. 25.95 on GameStop. Watching a lot of activity here. Volatility everywhere. 26.02 on GameStop. 26.14. Volatility everywhere. Down 69 on the Dow now. 26.02 to 14 on GameStop. You tell me what it's trading at. I got my stink bids in. Save me some fries. Alex, Bruce, I have a SoFi fear of missing out problem. $5 calls, January 24, are just over $2. Now, I'm thinking of buying some for the future poor man covered calls. Completely breaks the 90-10 rule. Is this a bad idea? Okay, so you're talking about buying SoFi $5 calls for $2, and they are worth 58 cents. I wouldn't do it. No. I would not buy those at all. No. You can't be buying calls way out of whack like that. There's no point in that. You're better off buying $3 calls or 250s if they're in the 90-10 rule. If they're not, don't do it. Just buy the stock. DQ, Alberto, a fellow's been fine until recently. DQ, but TD's mobile tools are way better. LL, for he's a jolly good fellow. Ed picked up 100 GameStop at 25.97. Should I wait for stability or an upswing to write covered calls? I'd write a covered call right now. You could write a 27 right now for next week or the week after. Take in some money right away. If it wants to back off a bit, you'll buy them back for less. Dude, I use Vanguard for, not sure if it's the best. I'm pretty sure it's not. Works pretty well for individual 2 options. I'll keep TD in mind. Credit Savage, Uncle SoFi for $2, dude. Just buy the damn stock. There's that too. Just buy the stock. There it is. 68-point drop on the Dow. GameStop 25.92. We're back to the lows. Pushing the lows around of 25.91 again. We're right there, right at that neighborhood. LL, for he's a jolly good fellow, for which nobody can deny. Thank you. Alex, okay, got you, Bruce. Cheers for the advice. The Credit Savage of Wall Street. I'm doing that too. Don't you worry. Right on. 25.93 on GameStop. Watching this market, 25.99, 26.02. We're right in this hood here. SoFi 558 down 11, 465 down 27 on Rocket Lab. Credit Savage, I know you guys hate it, but seriously, Robinhood has never given me any issues. They've not given me any. Well, there were massive issues last year, but I don't know. We're down 68 on the Dow. GameStop back to 25.96 yet again. That's what we seem to be dealing with right now. 25.98 on GameStop. Okay, kids. Okay. Interesting stuff. Royal Caribbean says their bookings are significantly above pre-pandemic levels. Fair enough, but yeah, the costs are up too. True. Chris Savage, and stock never expires. Remember that. It never expired. DQ, Alberto, my 401k is at Fidelity, so it's nice to have everything in one view. Alberto, the credits, I just transferred out of Robinhood due to restricting my trades on GameStop. Financial, Chris Savage, that is exactly what I did. The 250s are nothing more than a means to an end. It was a high-risk trade I was willing to make, and it's paying off for me. There you go. Okay. We're down 59 on the Dow. GameStop 26.02 now, down 85 cents a share. Okay. SoFi 560 down 9. Rocket Lab down 29.5 to 462. They did a presentation yesterday. Doesn't seem to have made an effect on the stock today. HBQ up 17 to 26.16. AMC down 37 cents. Oh my gosh. There it is. Okay. We're coming up to the 2-hour mark on today's show, which means I've got to get a break in here. Thank you, all of you, for these birthday wishes for me and for Alberto. Thank you guys for all of that. I wish you all the best as well. I will see you this afternoon at 3:00 Eastern as we close out the last hour of this day. Thank you, those of you who have been sending super chats and PayPal donations for the birthday. Thank you very much. Make a ton of money, please. Just make more, much more than you're sending me, please. 10 times over, 20 times over. Make a nice score on these contracts. You deserve it. 25.95 on GameStop. As we are zooming into the low of the day, the low now has been 25.89. That was about 10, 12 minutes ago. We're getting closer to the new low again on GameStop. 984,000 traded, not even 250,000 pre-split. Crazy. And thank you, Alberto, DQ. I have a 401 and an IRA in Fidelity. Just so frustrated. Thanks. Happy birthday again. Thank you, Alberto, to you too. Munamo, it's happy birthday, Alberto, too. Fonz says happy birthday, Senior Alives. John, thanks, everybody. Financial Mischief, happy birthday, Uncle Bruce and Alberto. Alberto Moonman, thank you for the Fonseca and financials. Sell my house fast. Happy birthday, Alberto. Guys, thank you. I will join you this afternoon at 3 in the afternoon for the final hour. Let's see how this market wants to go. Keep your stink bids in there. And if there's a pop, put in stink offers. Be writing, be always writing. And grab this cash. They're going to hand it to you. You might as well take it. Alberto at sell. Thank you, Nick. I need Foot Locker to go below 33. If it goes there, I will meet my one-day goal. Oh, man. Foot Locker, drop like there's no tomorrow, please. Let's get Nick that big day he's been looking for. That would be pretty cool stuff. You need a little more movement, though. 37.18 last trade. He needs it below 33, so we need some help there. Larry, have a great afternoon, and happy birthday again to Uncle Bruce and Alberto. Thank you, Larry. Thanks to all. Much love to all. Love this channel, says Alberto. LL, happy birthday, Alberto. Alberto, many thanks, Larry and LL. Yes, Foot Locker, 37.14. Let's have a $4 drop, and let's just have Coyote have the day of all time. It's down 44 cents a share right now. The low has been 36.94. Let's see a drop for our friend Nick. Way to go, guys. Thank you all so much. Have a great day, Constantine says to me. Thank you, my friends. We are going to get a little break in right now, Jennifer and I. We will catch you this afternoon and make money, everybody. Have a green day, says Constantine. Please do. Make some dough out there, kids, and we'll keep an eye on things for you. We'll see you at 3. Thank you, everybody. Bye for now.